Hey guys, today you are going to take just a really quick survey, and you're going to go into Google Classroom, and you're just going to click on the top lesson that's labeled Student Survey. And the reason I'm kind of showing you what the survey looks like, and that way when you guys go to take it all on your own, you won't have any questions and you'll be able to do it independently. But Mrs. Grable asked that you take this. So when you read each question and go through the different answers, please, please, please click on the answer that you think best fits you. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing, only worry about the answer that you want to choose. It just says, "Dear students, please read each question carefully and select one of the options that best represent your feelings or opinions. Thanks for your time and help. Number 1, which school do you attend? Piper East Elementary, Piper Elementary, Piper Middle School, or Piper High School?" And we are Piper Elementary. Number 2, please select your grade level, and you would select grade 3. Number 3, when I walk into my school, I feel welcomed by my teachers and other people who work here. So you would select always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Number 4, my teacher cares about me and wants me to do well in school. And this question refers to your classroom teacher and also your specials teachers. So you choose always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 5, other students in my school treat me with respect. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. I am given opportunities in my school to share my beliefs and background about educational topics discussed in class. Meaning, if you are called, if the teacher calls on you to answer a question, do you get the opportunity to share your knowledge and share your answers? Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 7, I feel comfortable asking my teacher questions about my schoolwork and school activities. So how do you feel about asking your teacher for help or asking questions while you're working on stuff? Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 8, I can talk to my principal or counselor when I need to. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 9, when I have a concern or question, my teachers and other people who work in my school try their best to help me. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 10, I feel safe in my school. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 11, if I'm having a problem at school, my teachers and other people who work here try to let my parents know about it. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 12, my teachers challenge me to think and learn, and they teach me how to solve different types of problems. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 13, I understand the school rules about dress code, language, and behavior. All of the rules, almost all of the rules, some of the rules, a few of the rules, or none of the rules. Question 14, my teachers and other people who work here keep me informed of different activities and events that I might like to attend or be a part of. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 15, I like my school. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 16, computers and other technology are available for me to use in the classroom while I am learning. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 17, I enjoy coming to school to see my friends and teachers. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 18, if there's a problem at school, I know that I can tell an adult, and I trust that they will not tell other people it was me. Always, almost always, sometimes, rarely, or never. Question 19, I know what the goals are for my school, and I understand my role in helping us reach those goals. I agree, I disagree, I'm not sure. And question 20, I have at least one teacher or adult in my building that I trust. I have more than one, only one, or I have none. And then when you get finished, make sure you click this purple button that says done. And then when you click done, it will say that it's submitted. And then you can just go up here and X out at the top. And then I'd like for you to continue working on your Hurricane Google slide presentation.